Hi guys, today we will discuss the law of diminishing marginal utility. It is the fundamental law of utility. This law states that as more and more standard units of a commodity are continuously consumed, the marginal utility obtained from its successive unit goes on diminishing. From its successive unit goes on diminishing. From its successive unit means you should be increase your successive unit in a similar order. In other words, we can try to speak total utility first increases at a diminishing rate, reaches its maximum point, and then eventually falls. The law of diminishing marginal utility is a psychological law. Therefore, it is called as a fundamental law of satisfaction, or we can speak in other words, it will be called fundamental psychological law. By table you will try to see the various assumptions should be here, and then these assumptions you can try to see with the help of the table. The table is defining to you, the first you have need to go with the units of apple consumed which are in a successive order, like 1 2 3 4 5. It's not like this 1 then 5 then 10 then 15 or then 17. It will be in a continuous order. Then you will see the changes in a mu. It will be goes on decreasing. First you will get the 10, then next is a 8, then 6, then 4, then 2. And tu you will see the differences 10 and then 18. That is what? 8 difference, then 18 to 24, then 6, then 28 to 24, then 4, then 30 to 28, then 2. Then what was the law of the diminishing marginal utility try to tell you? It is the fundamental law of utility. The law states that as more and more standard units of a commodity are continuously consumed, the mu obtained from its successive unit goes on diminishing. And simply we can try to go with the other way. Then tu first increases, see 10 to 18, 8 will be increasing at a diminishing rate, reaches its maximum point, and then eventually falls. Now we can go with the assumptions of the law of DMU. Then we have various assumptions. Utility is measured in numerical units called utils. Okay. Then consumer is a rational consumer. Then standard and identical units of a good must be consumed. Then marginal utility of money is assumed to be constant. Consumption should be continuous. Price of the commodity remains constant. Income of the consumer doesn't change. On screen, some assumptions are available. A standard unit of measurement is used. Means unit of measurement is very large or very small. Okay. Example of an inappropriate units are rice measured in grams, water in drops, diamond in kilograms. These are the inappropriate units. Homogeneous commodities means you are getting the first unit of the burger, the next unit of the burger also you will get. All units of the commodity consumed are homogeneous or even perfect substitutes, and consumption should be continuous. It is without a time gap, and mental and social condition of the consumer must be normal. What we can say? Mental and social consumer of condition of the consumer must be normal, means consumer is a rational consumer. Okay. Then some exceptions of the law of diminishing marginal utility will be there. Money and expensive metals such as gold, silver, we cannot be used. Then reading then listening to music, acquiring knowledge. On this, law of DMU doesn't hold good for this type of transactions. Now we have the next term, that is related to the consumer equilibrium. Then consumer equilibrium, before it you have need to understand what is consumer. Consumer, a person who is trying to purchase the product from the market and try to get the maximum satisfaction what he spend on the product. Means overall we can speak a person who is a consumer when he try to maximize his satisfaction by given income and prices of the commodity, we can say that this person is a consumer. And consumer equilibrium is a situation in which a consumer gets maximum satisfaction from the purchase of a commodity with given income. Consumer will attain its equilibrium at the point where marginal utility of a product divided by the marginal utility of a rupee is equal to the price of the commodity. Now if we will try to understand the consumer equilibrium, then we have the two things. One is a one commodity case, then here you will see the equation that is related to the mu of x, means marginal utility of good x, and then price of x. Table should be here. You try to see the units you will purchase 1 2 3 4 5, and mu you will see 8 6 5 4 3. Law of DMU should be follow. After consuming every successive unit, additional utility of the product should be goes down, and then price is a constant, that is a 5. Now the consumer equilibrium in one case, one commodity case, you will see mux is equal to px. Then on third level you will try to see that is 3 5 5 3 5 5. You will try to see 3, then here is a 5, then here is a 5. Okay, then on diagram you will try to mention, then one side that is the x-axis that will be defined to you, that is the quantity of the product, and then here is the price and utility. Then when you will go with the quantity, and then 1 2 3 4 5 6, then here is a you have a price that is a 5 or 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Then you will go for the third unit, the price is like having this line that is a 5. Okay, and then here you have a equilibrium point, because when you will go with the marginal utility, that is a 5, and then when you will go with the price, that is a 5, then you will see like this type of a equilibrium point should be there. Then consumer equilibrium in case of the one product will be defined to us when a person will be try to spend the rupee on the particular unit, then same level of the satisfaction he will try to get it. Okay, then in case of the two commodities, the consumer equilibrium should be mux divided by the px is equal to muy divided by the py. Means the ratio between the utility and the price equal to the ratio between utility and price of the both the products. And then you will see it will be with the help of the diagram. Then here the equilibrium point should be there, and then here is the mux upon px, then one point both the places, this should be equal, and then you will see that one is calling the equilibrium point. By table even you will try to go, no issue should be there. Then that is the consumer equilibrium in case of the one product and in case of the two products. Then now you will try to see when mux divided by the px greater than muy divided by the py, then how you can go with the equilibrium situation. Then what you have need to do, you have need to decrease the consumption of the x product, then automatically it will be equal to the y product. Then even the opposite case should be there, mux divided by px is lesser than the muy divided by the py, then you have need to decrease the consumption of the y product. Okay, and then automatically it will be equal. Okay, then these are calling the disequilibrium situation, and how we can go with the equilibrium situation which I told you. Okay, then today what we discussed totally, once again we will try to revise. Then that is simply we will try to discuss the law of diminishing and marginal utility. When you will increase the number of successive unit, then your additional utility of the product should be goes down. Then next one is your assumptions, and then after the consumer meaning, then consumer equilibrium meaning, then one commodity case, that is related to the MUX equal to the PX, then the two commodity case, then that is related to the MUX divided by PX is equal to MUI divided by the PY, and then their diagram should be there. Okay, have a good day.